Oh, they are freaking out mad, hitting the wall, shaking out their shoes, throwing their hat on the floor. Because, hey, they know it's going to be a landslide come November. They're even saying it live on air. This is going to be a landslide. Let's jump straight in.
We're all in for Joe Biden until that debate. So we start with this, a Fox News alert. 7 House Democrats are calling on President Biden to end his reelection bid. And now Michael Bennet has become the first Democrat from the Senate to publicly echo that sentiment.
Donald Trump is on track, I think, to win this election and maybe win it by a landslide and take with him the Senate and the House. And so for me, this isn't a question about polling. It's not a question about politics.
This after House Democrats met behind closed doors yesterday discussing Biden's re-election bid, and it seems they're still divided.
Are you all on the same page?
No. What do you mean you're not on the same page? They're not even in the same book.
We're riding with Biden.
Was there conversation about Vice President
We are
Kamala?
riding with Biden.
Was there conversation about Vice President Kamala Harris in there?
We are riding with Biden.
I think they're riding with Biden. This is Axios reporting that just hours before yesterday's meeting with the House, a smaller group of swing district Democrats held what sources described as a despondent gathering with, quote, actual tears.
Well, meanwhile, the New York Times calling out Democrats saying they panic about President Biden, but not doing so would nudge him aside. So they have two straight editorials telling him to step aside. They say, one report says 1/3 of the Democratic caucus wants him gone. 1/3 wants him to stay. And 1/3 resigned that he is the nominee, but thinks he is going to lose. Right. So this happened behind closed doors. I have news for you. He's not leaving.
Nope.
And Hakeem Jeffries says, I'm firmly in the corner. That's a big news. Mm-hmm. The Congressional Black Caucus says, I'm firmly in the corner. That's big news.
Now Jerry Nadler.
Chuck Schumer.
He's flipped back.
Flips back.
AOC, the Congressional Black Caucus. Here's the thing. According to the New York Times, behind the scenes, Democrats, a lot of Democrats, and Brian beautifully breaking it down, a lot of Democrats want Joe Biden to really blow it this week. They're hoping that he blows it at that press conference tomorrow. They hope he has a bad moment in front of the world stage at this NATO thing. Nancy Pelosi was just on another show, and she was asked whether or not he should drop out. And her answer should not necessarily make him feel good, him being Joe Biden. Watch.
It's up to the president to decide if he is going to run. We're all encouraging him to make that decision because time is running short.
You want him to run?
I want him to do whatever he decides to do, and that's the way it is. Whatever he decides, we go with. Let's just hold off. Whatever you're thinking, either tell somebody privately, but you don't have to put that out on the table until we see how we go this week.
And see, that is very telling right there at the end. Let's see how it goes this week.
Well, Nancy, he already did decide. He already has said, I'm not going anywhere. And she said, Jill Biden, she supports him. She'll stick by his side no matter what.
Well, there's no one there. I'll tell you what I think it means. There is no one that is more precise with their words than Nancy Pelosi. She knows exactly what she's saying.
Even when she slurs them.
That's exactly.
She's a great negotiator.
The translation is, we have encouraged him behind the scenes to step aside. Mm-hmm. But whatever he wants to do, if he's staying in it, then we're with him. And that is what's been happening behind the scenes. This is cover for the Democrats that have been causing some stuff. No, it's really not, but it's to provide cover for the Democrats that have been openly saying we want him to go. Well, but at the end of the day, as a party, we have to back him.
So I think Sean Hannity could charges on Jake Tapper because Jake Tapper stole Sean's teleprompter yesterday. Right. He put together a monologue that made Sean look indifferent about Joe Biden. Right. It was unbelievable what's going on. Then Stephen Colbert took off his glasses and said, step aside. And Jon Stewart was cursing every other word, saying, why are you in this?
It only took him 3.5 years.
But what has happened? I mean, it's almost like being Donald Trump in the golf cart. I feel like we're Donald Trump in the golf cart going, Look at this car accident.
It's almost like they've been watching Fox for 4 years, right?
It's like, well, thank you.
The Democrats are finally being honest. They can't control the media anymore because the debate was public and 8.5, I believe. How many people watched the debate? Maybe that was the Stephanopoulos.
There were millions.
8.5 million watched Stephanopoulos.
Okay, there were millions that watched the debate. They can't hide anymore.
That's right. They can't hide anymore. And that is why the White House is trying so desperately to control everything he does. And that's why some Democrats are saying, you know, we've told him behind the scenes, you got to go. He's got to blow it. He's got to do something big. Maybe it will be the press conference tomorrow. But then again, when you've got the New York Times coming out on the editorial page 2 times saying, get out, and he doesn't do it, Joe Biden has paralyzed the Democratic Party because we forecast after that debate, there is no way that guy from last Thursday can beat Donald Trump.
So they keep talking about this press conference. How much worse can he do? Past the debate.
Let's see.
I mean, what is he gonna? What moment could he have, even if he doesn't rise to the occasion, that is worse than what took place at the debate?
Even the rehab tour has not been smooth, but it's not been terrible. But he has 2 or 3 lines that are totally unintelligible. But I would say this: he's also changed the Republican stance too, because I think Trump has taken a step back. Not only is he not talking, but he might be saying, I don't want the minute I name a VP, I steal the news cycle. Yeah. Number 2, who should I pick that's going to be effective against Kamala Harris? Right. Or if they have a Shapiro Whitmer. And in his head, he's got to play this out.
He's doing all the calculations.
Lawrence, to your point, all it would take would be to see another one of those brain freezes that we saw at the debate, or some really bad polling. Or if you were lucky
enough. Well, you got bad polling today. The Cook report says the biggest switch in polling
all the swing states.
Trump is winning.
Oh, Joe, these next couple of days, boy, these next 3 months are gonna be something, man. And they are facing reality. They're being honest now, you know. Yeah, you gotta accept it. You bought it on yourself, though, you know. Elderly abuse. Didn't earn it. And your backup plan, she's laughing. But guess what? Hey, the world's a laughing stock. They're all laughing. Everybody else is laughing at us. Woo! Can't make this up. And now they are panicking, freaking out, throwing their hat on the floor, running into a wall. Are you ready to crack open a cold one in November? Comment down below. We're going to crack open. Some of y'all already celebrating now, cracking open cold ones, people in the back barbecuing. Y'all already got it. I can already smell it. Y'all already got it going on. Yeah. But boy, roll down the slide. We're going to throw some baby oil on the slide this year. Baby oil. We just going to slide down the slide even faster. I love y'all, man. One love, man. To the human race, we got to come together, baby. It's time for a change. Time to get back on track. You know, because America isn't America anymore, y'all. But it's just it just feels so good to make these. Oh, man, I tell y'all. To seeing everything unravel, you know, to see all the wins we've been taking, win after win after win, to seeing everything hitting the fan, to seeing all the truth coming out, people blowing the whistle, all the footage is hitting the fan, exposing. Poor Donald, and wipe that poor man through the mud, man. And now everybody's just laughing at us. We have no respect, man. People are struggling, man. Families, you know. Sad what we've come to, y'all. But we're going to get back on track, man. Yes, indeed. And we encourage everybody to go out and vote. You should be fired up to go to that voting booth. Fired up. Fired up, man. But we riding, baby. Check engine light is on, but hey, we're going to get it fixed. Come November. Come January. We're gonna get it fixed in January. In January now. In January. You know what I'm saying? At the end, maybe close to February. You know what I'm saying? 2025. But hey, man, I love y'all. I'm wishing the best in all you guys' life, man. One love, man, to the human race. I'm gonna keep saying that. That's what we support, man. We got to come together, baby. I'll catch you on the next one.